Sole mio, give it to me. Delicious ice cream. I want one for free.
I'm sorry. Can I just ask, what are you doing?
Singing like Pavarotti, my hero, the Italian divo.
You know,
Divo? Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking? I think maybe, since we've been talking about clubs recently.
You want more singing?
Well, I'm thinking maybe you should join the singing club because they all meet together and they sing together and all that stuff. But more importantly, they teach you how to sing.
And you think I'd be the perfect instructor for all of the other students. Okay, I can see that.
I mean, maybe after you've joined, for a little bit, you could become president later or something. But maybe in the beginning, you just join.
You're right. I wouldn't want to hurt their feelings by just coming in and taking over and being the most awesome.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work out for you or anything, you could always try maybe like the reading club.
But I can't sing when I'm... Hey, that's not nice, but all right, I see your point. And I have paid for a lot of broken windows recently with my singing, so it could help me save money. Let's check some other school clubs. Maybe there's something else out there that's just perfect for me. Winnie and Michael are at their first club meeting.
Hello and welcome to the Web Design Club. Let's meet our new members.
Hi everyone, my name is Michael and I'm in the 7th grade.
Hello, I'm Winnie and I'm also in the 7th grade.
All right, so school clubs are fun, especially when I get to sing opera. Anyway, this is part C, so let's have a look at what's going on now. I think it actually picks right up from yesterday when Winnie and Michael had just learned about the Web Design Club, which was new for them at the school, and they both seemed interested, and it looks like they took their interest another step to actually joining the club, because it says Winnie and Michael are at their first club meeting.
Woohoo!
This is it. They've joined the club. They're going to find out all about web design at the first club meeting. And when we talk about something being first, it's number one. It's the one that came at the beginning of a long list of other things. If you were first in a race, you were number one across the line. If it's the first day of the week, well, it's actually Sunday or Monday, depending on how you count.
That is true.
Right? I think for technically Sunday is the first day of the week. And it ends on Saturday, but in other cultures it might be Monday. And certainly the first day of the school week or the work week would be Monday. That's day number one or the first day. And here it's the first meeting of the club.
Yes, and we have another new character. We have Louise, and she must be the maybe leader of this club.
Okay. So club president?
Yeah, maybe she's the club president. Calvin might have been just somebody helping to attract more people.
The vice president?
Yeah.
Possibly.
And so now we've got Louise, and so she says, hello and welcome to the Web Design Club. Let's meet our new members. So it's a typical kind of start off of a new club, first meeting, let's all meet everybody. And so she says, let's meet the new members. So a member is a noun and it refers to a person who has joined something. So in this case, we have our web design club. And so all of the people who are in the club, who have joined the club, they are all members. And so you can be a member of many different things. You could be a member of a gym. You could be a member of a book club or the library. So anything that you've
baseball team.
Yeah, anything you've signed up for or you've joined, you are now a member of that thing.
Yeah, absolutely. We learned that verb join, and as you said, when you join something, you become part. Now you're part, you're a member. All right, back to Michael. Michael, so this is kind of where they'll maybe go around. You might actually sit in a circle, and they kind of go around. You say your name, and you say something interesting or something about you. This is one of those get-to-know-you activities. So Michael says, hi, everyone, as he kind of looks around at some of the new members, the old members, and then he gives them some information. My name is Michael, and I'm in the 7th grade. So here's my name, and instead of saying how old he is or what his job is, he's a student, so what grade he is in.
Yes, and so then Winnie also continues, hello, I'm Winnie, and I'm also in the 7th grade. So both of them are in the same grade, and we have this word 7th. So 7th is the same type of number as first. So it refers to 7, the number 7, but when we use 7th with the TH, then we can say the 7th something. The 7th grade, the 7th day of the week, since we were talking about days of the week. This is my 7th cookie and I'm starting to feel sick. So when we are saying the 7th something or the number and then something, we're using this type of number, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. And now we have 7th. So
there
they're in the 7th grade, middle school.
The 7th grade, yeah. If you're in the 1st grade, of course, you've just started school. You're quite a young kid, maybe 6, 7 years old. If you're in the 7th grade now, you're probably 12 or 13 years old. That's the way it works. And yes, grade is a word that we use to talk about your year in school. It's kind of a North American term. In other countries, they might say form or set or year or something like that. But grade is a pretty standard one for Canada and America as well. You start in the 1st grade when you're quite young, as I mentioned, and right when you're in your late teens, 17, 18 years old, you might get up to the 12th grade, grade number 12, and then in many systems, that's when you go off to university or something like that. So basically, 1 year of your school life will be 1 grade, and as you pass your tests and grow up and move on, you'll go up in grade until eventually you go to university where they don't really use grades. That's kind of
That's just freshman, sophomore. Junior, senior.
Exactly, or 1st year, 2nd year, 3rd year. But of course, in elementary school, junior high, senior high, grade is the way to go. So there you go. So they're 7th grade students, new to the junior high, probably just joined the web design group, club, I should say, and it looks like they're doing well so far. We're going to take a break.
Nice to meet you, Michael and Winnie. Do you know anything about web design?
I know some things. It's not easy to do, but it's fun.
You're right about that, Winnie.
I don't know anything, but I really want to learn. It's a good skill to have.
Yes, it is a good skill to have.
Okay, welcome back from our break. So in the first part, or the last part that we just saw, we had Michael and Winnie introducing themselves to the web design class or club because Louise had said, hey, we've got some new members. Let's go ahead and meet them. So they just introduced themselves. And so now Louise says, nice to meet you, Michael and Winnie. Do you know anything about web design? So this is kind of a semi-intro, like get to know you, but also do you know anything? So I know kind of where your skill level is at. And Winnie says, I know some things. It's not easy to do, but it's fun.
Okay, well, that's something to start with, yeah. But really, they're kind of checking to see if they know anything about web design. This is a new club. These are some new members. No one's really met them before, so they don't know what knowledge, what learning they've already had or made about this topic. So do you know anything? It's a question basically saying, do you have any information? Have you learned anything at all? Have you learned any facts about this? Anything is basically whatever you can think of, right? What do you want to have for dinner? I don't know. We don't have anything in the fridge. There's no beef in there, no vegetables, no chicken. There's nothing in there. Well, there might be something in there, but really we're talking about useful things in there, right? So if you say, yes, there's ketchup. We can have ketchup for dinner and soy sauce.
Ooh.
It's like, no, that's not food. So when they say, do you know anything about web design? You wouldn't really say, well, I know it's used on computers. Not really that. We're talking about useful, relevant information about the topic. So do you know anything? I know something. I know a few things. If you don't know anything, you have no information.
Yes, and so then Louise says, you're right about that, Winnie. So she was right in the fact that it's not easy to do, but it is fun. Yes.
All right.
So that's something, kind of something to know.
That's something. That's a little bit, that's a few things. What about Michael? The same question for him. he kind of admits he has no real knowledge. He hasn't really learned anything about this. He says, I don't know anything. I have zero knowledge, zero information about web design, but he adds, I really want to learn. Well, that's a good attitude, right? It's okay to say that you don't know anything about something if you've never studied it, but you want to learn, you want to study it, you have a great interest in it. He says, it's a good skill to have. Well, he knows that about web design. I don't know how to do it, but I know if I do know how to do it, it will be good for me.
Yes, and so Louise says, yes, it is a good skill to have. And I think that this is something that's very true, especially nowadays, that this skill, any kind of skill with website design or anything about computers and technology and all those types of things, if you have skill in those areas, then you're going to have more opportunities in the future. So definitely good skills to have. And a skill is just the ability to do something. So how good can you do something? That's your skill level. If you can do something well or not that well, then your skill level will be up or down. In this case, this is the skill of making a website or designing a website. Do you have that skill? Maybe you have a little bit and you want to improve it. And so you join this club to learn more and to kind of work on your skills.
Absolutely. Their skills will improve after being part of the club. So there you go. Join some clubs, develop your skills, or even get some new skills in something that you've never tried before. It's always a lot of fun. You can make some friends even if you end up not enjoying the club activity. And the good thing is, unlike math or science or Chinese, you can change. You can say, I don't want to do that anymore. And you can try something new, but it's always going to be interesting and fun, hopefully. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you in the future. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Winnie and Michael are at their first club meeting.
Hello and welcome to the Web Design Club. Let's meet our new members.
Hi everyone, my name is Michael and I'm in the 7th grade.
Hello, I'm Winnie, and I'm also in the 7th grade.
Nice to meet you, Michael and Winnie. Do you know anything about web design?
I know some things. It's not easy to do, but it's fun.
You're right about that, Winnie.
I don't know anything, but I really want to learn. It's a good skill to have.
Yes, it is a good skill to have.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看一下这一课的重点单字。第一个 first， 形容词，第一的。He takes the first bus to school every day. 他每天都搭第一班公车上学。下一个单字 seventh， 形容词，第七的。Today is Anna's 7th birthday. 今天是 Anna 的7岁生日，也就是人生中的第7个生日。下一个单字 grade， 名词，年级。My daughter will enter the 3rd grade this September. 我女儿今年9月会升上3年级。最后一个单字 anything， 代名词，任何事物。You didn't do anything wrong. 你没有做错任何事情。接着我们来看一下这一课的重点文法。第一个 welcome to， 一个地方，欢迎来到某个地点。Welcome 在这里是一个感叹词，表示欢迎的意思。我们来看看下面这个句子 Welcome to our class, come on in. 欢迎来到我们这个班，进来吧。下一个文法 Nice to meet you， 很高兴认识你。在口语当中，我们会讲得比较快一点，变成 Nice to meet you。这是初次见面的打招呼用语。我们来看看下面这个对话 Nice to meet you, Tina. I'm the new manager, Eric. Tina， 很高兴认识你，我是新来的主管 Eric。这时候我可以怎么样回应 Eric 呢？我可以说 Nice to meet you too, Eric. Eric， 我也很高兴认识你。最后一个文法 Somebody is right about 加上一个名词，表示某人对于某件事情的理解或是判断是正确的。Right 是一个形容词，表示对的、正确的。我们来看看下面这个句子 I'm right about the new manager. He's very stingy. 我对新主管的看法是对的，他非常小气。Stingy 是形容词，小气的。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Hi everyone, I'm Steven.
And I'm Matt.
And we're going to play a game called Guess the Bear. Each of us has 3 words or phrases on these cards. Each word or phrase has 2 sentence examples each. When we read them, we're going to say the word bear instead. You only have 1 minute to guess all 3. Do you want to guess first?
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
This is, start the timer. Number 1, this is an adjective. George Washington was America's bear president. Oh, come on. Okay. Number 2, I bought my bear car when I was 18.
First?
Yes, it was. All right, this is an adjective. Number 1, her teenage son starts bear grade next year. Number 2, Matt's office is on the bare floor of the building. Oh, this is hard.
Bear grade next year?
Bare grade next year.
Oh, okay.
And
So
bare
like, I don't know,
floor
8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 7th?
There you go. 7. That was so hard. Okay, this is a phrase, 4 words. Number 1, hi, I'm Sarah. Bear, 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 bear. Number 2, I have to go, but it was bear, 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 bear.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, come on. What else could it be?
That's right.
Unhappy to meet you?
All right. Next one. So you ready for yours?
I mean, like, if they're as easy as that, yes, I'm ready. All right,
they
go.
might be. All right, ready? 1 minute. Let's go.
All right.
First one's a noun. We moved here when I was in the 2nd bear. Mr. Jones was my 8th bear math teacher.
Could it be grade?
Yes, it could.
Okay, all right.
Next one is a pronoun.
Okay, ugh.
Come in. Can I get you bear to eat or drink?
Oh, okay.
I asked if the doctor had bear for a headache.
Okay. Something.
Nope.
Oh, say it again?
Come in. Can I get you bear to eat or drink? I asked the doctor if he
Close,
had...
it was anything.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, next one's a 3-word phrase.
Okay.
She bear Jim. He's bad news. We doubted him, but he bear them all along.
Prove them wrong?
She bear Jim. He's bad news. We doubted him, but he bear them all along.
No idea. Sorry. My brain just stops when I hear bear.
Bear. All right. Well, that one, the phrase was, is right about. So she is right about Jim. He's bad news. And we all doubted him, but he was right about them all along.
Would you have gotten that?
No.
Okay, good. I feel better now.
That's typical.
See you next time.